Hello. Hi there. My name is Roberson. I attend at University Prep Science and Math Middle School. My lab report is the disappearing glass. The materials we will be using is cooking oil known as canola oil and glass Pyrex beakers like these. I will also be using glass test tubes like these. And other glass materials like this. I added a prism, 3 glass rocks, and plastic just for the fun of it. I will be putting oil and water in various glass vessels and comparing how the light passes through the different vessels, which is called the index of refraction. By the way, refracted light means bent light, and different glass has different index of refraction. For example, Pyrex has a lower index of refraction. Okay, now for the hypothesis. My hypothesis is that all 3 of these will be seen because they are being submerged in clear liquids. Alright, let's get started. First, for our procedure, we are going to pour some canola oil, about 500 milliliters, into our glass Pyrex beaker. There we go. Now, here goes an example of refracted light. If you come down to eye level with me, as you can see, the pencil appears to be bent. This is the occurrence of refracted light. Now, as you see, we put in the oil, the pencil looks even more bent. That's also another occurrence of refracted light. Okay, so next we're going to get started with the test tubes. First, I'm going to take a clear test tube. Let's see if we can still see if it's in water. Yep, there it is. You can still see it. Now, we're going to take it and put it in canola oil. Yep, you can still see it. I'm a bit curious. I want to see what happens if we put water in a test tube and see what happens. Now, let's see what happens if we put a test tube with water inside of water. Still visible. Now, I want to see what happens when we take a test tube filled with water and put it inside of canola oil. Yep, it's still visible. Now, let's see what happens when we take test tube with cooking oil and put it in the water. It's visible inside of the water. Now, let's see what happened when we put a test tube with canola oil inside of canola oil. Come down to eye level with me. Wow! You can't even see it. Look at that. Let's see what happens if we try oil and water in the same container. You don't see it. There we go. So if you look at this change, you see visible, invisible, visible. That's crazy, isn't it? Just for fun, we're going to try putting one of the 3 clear rocks inside of the cooking oil and a prism. Let's test the prism first. You can hardly see it. The air bubbles are giving it away. Okay, you can only see the edges, it looks like. Now, for one of the clear rocks. Looks like you can still see it. Wait a minute, I have one more surprise for you. This whole time, I had another beaker in here. That's cool, isn't it? In conclusion, my test was partially right because I said all 3 of these would be visible because they are being submerged in clear liquids. Although I was wrong with the test tube and the beaker in cooking oil because they both had the same index of refraction, which makes them invisible. Thanks for joining me. Hope you learned something. See you in the next one.